So I hear all the time about Second Amendment rights, and Cenk, you don't understand. We need our guns. We need the good guys with guns to protect us from the bad guys from guns and to protect us from the government. Now, last night when Philando Castile had a licensed weapon and he was pulled over for a busted taillight, and he told the officer, just like he's supposed to, a good card-carrying gun owner, he said, "Officer, I have a licensed weapon here." Okay, great. Officer, of course, flipped out because he's black and said, "No, no, no, no. Okay, now." He said, "Go now, show me your ID." And he goes to show him his ID, and the cop shoots him. Wait a minute, where's the NRA? They should be screaming from the rooftops today. Philando Castile should be their new hero. He should be their poster boy for how the jackbooted thugs of the government will shoot and kill people with perfectly legal right to carry arms. That he was exercising his Second Amendment rights. Instead, what have I heard from conservatives for the last 24 hours? Well, of course the cop shot him. He had a gun. And then I heard, oh, well, if white people have a gun in similar situations, well, of course they're going to be shot too. Really? Now, I remember a lot of people on the Clive and Bundy ranch. I remember them pointing guns at cops. I don't remember them getting shot. Now, they were so brazen, so over the top, so used to threatening assault and murder of police officers and pointing guns at police officers. Eventually, in Oregon, one of the guys associated with the Bundy guys came out, was giving an enormous amount of time walking around with a gun in his pocket, a gun that he had threatened to murder cops with before, and finally was shot. One. The rest, all heavily armed, taken into custody, no problems, nobody shot. That guy was given all the time in the world. The Clive and Bundy people were given years. Tamir Rice was given 2 seconds, and he was a 12-year-old boy, and he didn't have a gun on him. He had a toy gun, but they never bothered asking. So now we've seen over and over again. Alton Sterling, just a day ago. Well, he might have had a gun. Was it in his hand? No. Were there 3 cops on top of him? Yes. Was one cop pointing a gun right at his chest? Yes. But it's a black guy who might have a gun. Boom, 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 boom. Put him down. Put him down. 2 seconds flat. Another shooting in a Walmart in Ohio. That one, I think, took 6 seconds before he was killed. I think he was shot in 3 seconds and killed in 6 seconds. Now, I'm told, no, white people, if they got their hand on a gun, cops are going to put them down. Or what if they're walking around with rifles and the cops are in the vicinity? They're going to put them down right away, 2 seconds, 2 seconds flat, because there's no such thing as a difference between white and black people in America. Really? Well, let's take a look at this clip.
Okay. And last you saw him was right in front of the Dairy Queen?
Yes, I'm watching right now, just down the street, directly in front of the Dairy Queen.
I can have somebody block down Court Street from the east and the west, please. Hey, partner, how you doing?
You were on Fire Channel. Did you have traffic?
Can you set that down real quick and talk to me? Place the weapon down on the ground, please. Place the weapon down on the ground. Place the weapon down on the ground, please. Place the weapon down on the ground. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you walking around here scaring people, man. I understand your rights, and I'm not trying to violate your rights. What's your name, bud? What's that? Joe Schmo? Okay.
Guy crosses his legs, not a care in the world. That took a long time. And look at that, they didn't have to put him down. Now, I'm not saying they should have shot that guy. I don't want them shooting that guy. I also don't want them shooting unarmed black men. I want the same standard. Now, I've seen all the video. I've shown you all the video of how they treat black men in America, even if they don't have a gun, or it's a toy gun, or God forbid, it's a real gun, even if they're not anywhere near it. Okay. So in that case, it's a white guy. Hey, partner, how you doing? You remember all the cases we showed you where cops come up to armed black guys and go, "Hey, partner, how you doing?" And then he goes on to say, "Now, I'm not trying to violate your rights." Now, if you're an African American in this country, how many times have the cops walked up to you when you're armed and go, "Hey, I'm not trying to violate your rights"? They're always telling you about your rights, right? And how they don't want to violate them. They're always so polite like that. And, oh my God, Alton Sterling might be somewhere near a gun. Hey, Philando Castile is a licensed gun owner. He tells the officers he hasn't pulled it. He doesn't have it, right? Nah, but he's got to go. Killed within seconds. This guy, I'm not trying to violate. Hey, partner. Hey, partner, how you doing? And then they walk up to him as that rifle is right next to him. They didn't even pull their gun. They're like, no, it's a white guy. We don't have to pull our guns. Kill him. No way, no way. Hey, partner. You really think black people are treated the same way in this country? And you're really going to tell me, oh, white people are shot at the same rate that black people are? First of all, that's just not a fact. The fact is, unarmed, let alone armed, 5 times more likely to get shot if you're unarmed, if you're black, as opposed to white. Okay, I got many more videos where that came from. Now, in this case, the guy's eventually going to get shot. Let's see if it's within 2 seconds. And remember, for Laquan McDonald, I think they shot him 16 times in 13 seconds. And in the case of Castile last night, they shot him reports of 3, 4, or 5 times. So let's call it 4. Oh, well, hey, look, I can't take any risks with my life. So if I go to shoot, I've got to shoot to kill. With Alton Sterling, the night before, they shoot him, boom, boom, boom. Then we wait a couple of seconds, we see it in the video, and then boom, 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 boom again. And at the end, he's got no gun in his hands. Because they can't take any chances. Unless it's a white guy, in which case they can take many chances. Let's watch.
Watch as the man in the red shirt and shorts walks with his hands up to his car. He gets in, then emerges with this.
Gun!
Police officers immediately shout out a warning that he's armed, then take cover. Dave Street saw it as it happened.
He got out of his car and he's waving his gun around, pointing all around everywhere. And he pointed at the helicopter. Okay? So, then boom, was shot from the rifle.
The man went down, and for more than a half hour, police tried to convince him to move away from the gun.
And they couldn't approach him after they had him down because he still had the gun.
Finally, he got up from a seated position and walked to the shade of a nearby tree. Police slowly moved in and took him into custody, later telling reporters they'd been summoned to De Anza Cove by a caller who said the man had a weapon and wanted to kill himself.
When it's a black teenager, 2 seconds. You're a white guy? Oh, no, mosey onto your car. Oh, great, get your gun. Oh, great, point it at my head. Fantastic, walk around for a couple of minutes. Take your time, partner. Okay, wow, I mean, you are walking right towards me, pointing the gun at me. Okay, but am I gonna shoot you 16 times? Nope. I'm gonna shoot you once, and then I'm gonna let you hang out for a while, and then I'm gonna calmly get you. What happened? I thought we had to shoot him 16 times just to be safe. I mean, whenever it's a black guy, I'm told, no, we gotta be safe 4 times, 12 times, 16 times. We gotta make sure the son of a bitch is dead. When it's a white guy, wait. Let him stroll around the park with a gun, and then we'll shoot him once, but make sure he's okay. Now, I didn't want that guy killed. I'm glad he's not killed. I'm super relieved that he's not killed. I think there was obviously something wrong with him, right? But when you look at him and you have sympathy towards him, I'm not asking you not to have sympathy towards him. I'm asking you to also have sympathy towards other human beings who happen to be of a different skin color than you. That's why the movement's called Black Lives Matter. That guy's life mattered to those cops. They didn't want to end his life. They were careful with it. So we're asking you to also be careful with white and black lives just as much. Okay, so now one last one. Now here you're not going to be able to see the guy's gun, but he's got a weapon as well. It's in Michigan. Cops get called in because he's near a school, and you can't have the gun near the school. You can see the camouflage in his arm in some portions. Now, not only are the cops, they don't tackle him, they don't try to arrest him, they're not concerned that he has a weapon, they're not concerned he has a weapon near the school. They were concerned enough to show up, but let's see if they eventually take him down and get him. Let's watch.
I'm guessing dispatch got a report of somebody walking with a rifle slung over their back.
That would be my assumption.
Right, so I mean, in a legal sense, it's just as legal as me walking down the street with my dog. You don't need to have your hand on your gun, man. Oh, you do?
That's part of what we do. Okay.
What's
Let me
that?
say something to you. Okay.
Can I
It's a
put-
resting area.
It's an arresting area?
Sir.
It's a resting.
Resting area? Can I rest my hand on my gun?
Sir.
Do what you feel you need to do, sir.
Will you shoot me?
Do what you need to do.
So you got your hand on your gun because it's comfortable, but we both know that if I were to do something similar, you guys would pull your guns on me and maybe even shoot me. I'm advising you guys that you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. I don't know if any of y'all ever served in the military, but the oath you took to the Constitution, you take something very similar when you pin that shiny little badge to your chest, do you not?
Okay.
Does that mean anything to you?
It does. It does.
Does it?
It does. Yes, sir.
How about you, sir? It does. How about you? Hey, Mr. Earp, how about you? Come on, Wyatt, answer my question. Apparently you don't understand that you don't have the authority to tell me what to do.
Okay, that's
Okay, all right. See you, tough guy.
bye.
Bye. See you, Wyatt.
Yeah, that happens to black guys all the time in this country, where they laugh at cops in their face and go, "See ya, tough guy, walk away." And the cops go, "Oh, okay, yes, sir. You're right, sir. You have constitutional rights, sir. Of course, I'll walk away." He turns around and tells the cops, "Come on, answer my question." Now, if you're a black man in this country, you told a cop that, what do you think happens to you? Now, every black man in the country knows the answer to that. And if you're from a different race and you're pretending, "Oh, no, black guys can walk around with weaponry in a place where they shouldn't be," and tell the cops, hey, come on, answer my question, and tell the cops to piss off, make fun of them, and the cops will back down, walk away, and leave, right? That happens all the time. No one, I don't care how right-wing you are, you don't believe that. You know what they would have done if he was black. You know it in every fiber of your being. Now, some will say, "But Cenk, that guy does have constitutional rights. He does have a Second Amendment right to carry weapons." But so did Philando Castile. But that didn't help him. Him, boom, you got a couple seconds and you're dead. We'll can't worry about your constitutional rights. You think you got constitutional rights? You're black. The Second Amendment apparently is for whites only. NRA, where are you? I really thought that they would be savvy enough to make a big deal out of this today. Because for them, it's a great opportunity to say, "See, we're not racist. And the Second Amendment isn't just for white people." And to be fair to the NRA, they even protect terrorists' right to weapons. If you're on a terrorist watch list, they're like, no, we still want you to have weapons. A black guy who's got a legal right to a gun gets shot by a cop that is wildly illegal, wildly unconstitutional. NRA, still nothing. Still nothing. Even terrorists, they're like, not so bad. Black guys, ooh, we didn't mean the Second Amendment was for you guys.